Hello again, this is precut from Zen Chic, and in this second part of the new quotation quilt patterns, I will introduce you to Zen Cabin and Cross It. Both patterns can be easily made with a jelly roll. The Cross It can even be made with a Honeybun. So this saves you a lot of cutting time and gives you a wide variety of different fabrics on a low budget. So let's start. Concerning design aspects of the Zen Cabin, it is most crucial where to place which color strip. So I would recommend you start with the largest strip. These are on the outside of each log cabin quarter, and cut those first and then build towards the insides with the leftovers. I also give you a blank layout sheet so you can, if you want to, fill in colors and test how it looks. You can download this sheet with the link below. Let me quickly explain how to sew a quarter log cabin. If you are already familiar with log cabin sewing, you can skip this little step. So you start by laying out all your rows, and then from the midpoint you join pieces. You join that little black square with the green square, and then add the green rectangle from the left. Next round you start with the smaller yellow rectangle to add, and then join the larger yellow rectangle. So you go row by row by first joining the smaller rectangle and then adding the larger rectangle until you come to the last row. The cross-it pattern looks simple to make, and actually it is. The strips are inserted, are pieced, not appliqued, but it's a bit tricky because they cross not in a perpendicular way, rather they do it in any kind of angle, and now you have to use a certain technique to align the cut-through strips properly. So what you first do is you lay down your first strip. You can either go with a jelly roll here or with a Honeybun, doesn't matter. And you cut through your background and you insert your strip. That's pretty easy to do. And once you are there, then you place the next strip you would like to insert. You can still play around. This is your design moment, and once you have decided where the next strip should go, you mark it on the back side, and there where this marked line crossed the first strip, you make another marked line. This is perpendicular to the first one. Take care that you don't use a friction pen or something like it will be removed with heat. It should stay, also you are pressing. Next, you will cut through that marked line and make a little bit of room for the next strip to insert. There is a trick how much fabric you have to remove to make room, and I will give you this exact measurement in the pattern. So next you insert the new strip, in this case it's the yellow one, and when you insert it you make sure that the marked line now are straight again. So this is your guide how the pieces have to be to arrange that your front part is matching again. So this is how the front looks now. You can see also we cut through the green strip and inserted a new one. With our trick, the green is now again perfectly aligned. So everything is explained in detail in the pattern, measurements and how to get this working. And when you design your quilt, it might be a good advice to start with a layer of 5 strips first. Those are more or less evenly spread and have different angles, and this is kind of a foundation. And in the next step you add one more layer of strips, and so start to cross the first ones. So you cut through these first ones, and then you add another layer of strips, and so on until you are satisfied with your design choices. So that's a good way to approach the overlaying strips, how to make a layout, how to design it. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. You might hit the bell so you get notified each time when I publish a new one. You might also be interested in other videos about modern quilt design.